All right, part two. Let's pick it up from number 24. What's going to happen here? Well, for number 24, they want us to change these from scientific notation to non-scientific notation, which is called standard form. In other words, let's take this number here, 8.8 times 10 to the 6th. And what they want you to do is write this number, 8.8, but move the decimal point 6 spaces to the right. When these are positive, you will change the decimal, you move the decimal point to the right, just like a number line. Positive goes to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the decimal point is here, but what about all these little holes, all these little bits? What do I put in there? Well, we're going to put zeros in there. And remember, every third number now, we're going to put a comma. So we'll start counting from here, from the far right. And you're going to go 3 zeros, comma, 3 numbers, comma. And now my answer will be 8,800,000. Yep. Take a look at number 26. Exactly the same idea. You're going to start off with the number 8.766. And what they would like us to do for this one is to move the decimal point 9 spaces to the right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Running out of space. So I will make regular zeros, and then my zeros will get smaller and thinner. Alright, so every third number, comma, 1, 2, 3, boom. I'm just putting my commas kind of large here so you can see. So my answer is going to be 8,766,000. Oh, 766 million. I got 6 zeros after that. So you see how scientific notation is just a shorthand way of writing very large numbers or very small numbers. You may recall from a previous section in this unit that anything to the 0 power is 1. So this part right here, 10 to the 0, it's just really 1. That means don't move the decimal. In other words, leave the number as it is. Don't change it. 5.568, negative 8.56 is your answer. Moving right along to number 30. So turn your head over to the next page here. And we're going to go ahead and try number 30. Let's see if we can make this a little bit larger. Okay, so for number 30, the number is 8.9. And they would like us to move 5 spaces, but to the right, no, to the left. Negative means the left. So we're going to go 5 spaces to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decimal point is right here. What about all those little dips? Well, you get to 0. 0. So my answer is going to be 0.00000. 4 zeros, 8, 9. All right, very good. Number 32. The number begins as 7.123, and then they would like us to move the decimal point 10 spaces. Which way? To the right? To the left? I don't know. I'm confused. Well, what's negative? If you're looking at our number line, which direction is negative? Is it to the right or to the left? To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't see my little jigs. All right, so all these dips are going to have zeros in there. So we can write those in there. All right, so how many zeros do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zeros. So I'm going to put a point as my final answer. Now I'm going to put a point. 9 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 zeros followed by 7, 1, 2, 3. All right. A very good job. Let's move right along. Number 34. Now, number 34 now, we are going to begin multiplying these numbers. Start off by multiplying the whole numbers, or the digits up front. So we're multiplying 4 and 3. Oh, what's 4 times 3? Multiply that, that's going to give us 12. Then you're going to write times 10. and then you're going to add these exponents. So it comes to the 10th power. 7 plus 3 is 10. So again, you're multiplying the 4 and the 3, and you're adding the 7 and the 3. So the powers, the exponents get added, the numbers get multiplied. Now this is not scientific notation yet, because remember, scientific notation begins with a number, and then it has a decimal point immediately after. And I don't have a decimal point right now. The decimal point is back here behind the 2. So I need to move that over. By moving it over, I now get 1.2, but because I moved it one space over, I also added one more power. So it used to be 10, but because I moved it one more time, I added one more exponent, so now I have 11. And right. And now they want you to write this with no exponents. So I have 1.2, and they want you to move this 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 1 point right here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's a very large number, obviously. And we're just going to move on to number 36. So once again, we are multiplying the numbers up front. In this case, it's 8 and 2 get multiplied. Don't add, multiply. 16. 2 times 8 is 16. Then we go to times 10. And then the powers, the exponents, 5 and the 3, are going to get added. This is 8. Once again, this is not in scientific notation yet, because I need a number followed by a decimal point. Decimal point right now is right here. I need to move it over so that it's there. 1.6. 6 times 10 to the 9, because I moved it one more time. Then I want you to write it in standard form, which is no scientific notation. In other words, move the decimal back 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros. So 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. If I turned it all those correctly, that should be our answer. All right, let's turn the page. We may have time for maybe 1 or 2 more, so let's hurry. Number 38. What's going to happen here? Well, first of all, you need to multiply these two numbers. Now, you can multiply this all by hand. Combine this, you can multiply 4.92 times 25. But because I don't have too much time, I'm going to go ahead and simply punch this into a calculator. 4.92 times 2.25. That will give me 11.07. And now I have 2 times 10, and I add these powers. Now, what is a negative 3 added to a positive 7? That is going to be 4. Positive 4. So is this my answer? No, it can't be the answer. This cannot be the final answer, because I need to move this decimal point 1 time over to the left. So now my answer is 1.107 times 10, and I added one more power, so and then I simply move the decimal point now. Well, rewrite this number without exponents. In other words, in standard notation. Move it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right there. 2 zeros. So my answer is 1, 1, 0. 1, 0, 0. There it is. 7. 7 typing as well. 7, 0. So 110,000. So, all right. Due to the fact that we're out of time, we're going to go ahead and stop here. Number 40 is exactly the same thing. You're just going to divide. Divide the 12 by the 4, and then the exponents get subtracted instead of added. All right. Like always, if you need more help, come into the center. We will help you out. Other than that, best of luck. Finish up the rest of the problems, and we'll talk to you later.